Hello and welcome to Cinema 4D Tutorial.net. Today we're going to teach you how to create the Iron Man suit. Okay, let's begin modeling the helmet. For this purpose we created a blueprint. First, drag and drop the blueprint into Cinema 4D panels. Let's go to the right panel and then let's center the image. Just like this. Change the offset value, then go to the front panel and do the same. To continue, add a plane object. Let's rotate the object. Next, go to Display and select Wireframe. Now go to the Objects panel and set Width segments and Height segments to 4. Let's resize the object. Next, make the object editable. OK? Select the point and rectangle selection tools. Select the following points and delete them. Next, try to match up the blueprint. For this purpose, let's use the point and move tools. OK, right here we're going to cut the object. Select the knife tool, make a cut right here, and let's delete this point. Continue cutting the object as necessary. OK, now let's go to the front panel. Let's use the move tool here. Let's move the object and let's try to match up the blueprint as well. Okay. Once you have done this, go to the right panel and select a single point. Very good. Move the point and match up the blueprint. And repeat this process. Select the point and move it. That's it. Just repeat this process and continue modeling. Okay. In order to avoid perspective problems, we are going to do the following. Go to Edit, then go to Configure. Go to Cameras and select Left. Then go to the Attributes panel and just add a minus on the offset X. That's it. Now let's run a test. Add hypernerves and make the plane child of hypernerves. As you can see, all corners were rounded. In order to fix this, we are going to add a Cinema 4D tag called Hypernerves Weight. Okay, select the tag, then use Live Selection and select the corners you don't want to be round. Resize the object and this time set both segment attributes to 1. Then make the object editable. Next, duplicate the object. Very good. Place the object in position and continue modeling by using Live Selection and the Point tool. That's it. Cut the object where necessary. Very good. Let's cut here and move this point. That's it. Okay, let's go to the front panel. Next we're going to move the points and try to match up the blueprint as well. Right here we're going to try to connect these points. Try to leave them as close as possible. Let's do the same with this object. And finally go to the front panel and move point by point. Continue cutting if necessary. Now go to the perspective panel. Have a look from different angles and move the points if necessary. You just need to repeat this process until you obtain something like this. Okay, let's move on. We're going to add a Cinema 4D tag to these planes as well. Add Hypernerves Weight to both objects. Okay, very good, let's continue. As you can see, we created an extra plane and we rounded the corners as well using Hypernerves Weight. What we are going to do next is connect these two planes. Select both objects, go to Objects and select Connect. Very good, now select the object. Use Live Selection to select these 2 points. Then right click and select Weld. Very good. Let's repeat the same process here. Select the points and then use Weld. Okay, let's continue modeling. Select the Edge tool and select the following edges. Next, select Bevel. Go to Attributes and set Subdivision to 1. Then move the mouse like this. Very good. Let's check out the Very good. Let's check out the result. Very good. Let's continue modeling. This time add a cube object. Make the object editable and go to Attributes and turn off only select visible element. Okay, let's edit the object by using Live Selection and the Point tool. Very good. Cut the object if necessary. Bear in mind we are working with a cube, so deactivate Restrict to Selection and Visible Only. Next, let's go to the front panel and continue modeling. Okay, let's resize the object and let's place it in position. Now select the following points, deactivate only select visible elements and use the Rotate tool. Very good. Match up the blueprint like this. That's it. Move these points right here. Then let's select the Polygon tool. Select the polygon right here and activate only select visible elements this time. That's it. Right click and select Extrude. Extrude by moving the mouse. Just like this. Try to match up the blueprint. Okay, very good. Switch between panels and move the points as needed in order to match up the blueprint. Okay, very good. Let's use one more time the polygon tool and extrude again. Just like this. That's it. One more time, switch panels and move the points as needed. That's it. It's turning out really well. To continue, we're going to round the corners of this object. For this purpose, use the Edge tool and select all the edges. And select all edges. Let's begin. Okay. Once you're done, right click and select Bevel. Leave a subdivision to 1. Then move the mouse like this, and that's it. The corners are rounded now. Okay, let's continue. As you may observe, we created another piece by using a cube object. We also rounded the corners by using HyperNURBS and the HyperNURBS tag. It looks very nice. It's turning out really well so far. Let's continue modeling. This time add a sphere object. Let's use the scale tool and resize the object. Reduce the sphere segments. Then make the object editable. Very good. Let's start modeling. Use the point tool to edit the points as we did before. Let's erase the points and the polygons we don't need. That's it. Let's go to the left panel and continue modeling. Okay, let's make a cut right here. Let's use the knife tool on loop mode. That's it. Let's set the offset to 50%. Okay. Next, select all the points on the left and delete them, just like this. Next, duplicate the sphere. Let's hide one of the spheres and let's delete all the following points. Continue modeling by using the point and square selection. Continue modeling by using the point tool and square selection. Match up the blueprint by moving the point and cut the object where necessary. Then add HyperNURBS. Add the HyperNURBS weight tag as we did before. And select the corners you don't want to round, just like this. Next, we are going to create extra polygons. For this purpose, use the Edge tool and select the following edges. Then, right-click and select Extrude. Extrude by moving the mouse like this. Switch to a different panel and match up the blueprint. That's it. Let's see the results. Let's turn on HyperNURBS. Next, select the corners we don't want to be round and use the HyperNURBS weight tag. To continue, we need to fix this part. Select the point right here. Then let's go to the Attributes panel. Reduce the strength to 0. Then press Set, and that's it. The problem is solved. Okay, what we are going to do next is try to match up the blueprint and then add some bevel to this line. In order to do so, use the point tool and try to match up the blueprint. Then select the Edge tool. Select the following edges. Then right-click and select Bevel. That's it. Move the mouse slowly like this. Very good. Once you have done this, continue modeling by using the point tool. Let's fix this part. In order to do this, let's select both points and then use Weld. Okay, right now we are going to edit this part. Let's continue moving points as necessary and continue modeling by using the point tool. Keep using the blueprint as a guide. Okay, let's continue with the tutorial. Let's turn off HyperNURBS. Then add a cube object and make the object editable. Okay, we're going to cut the object by using the knife tool. Select the knife tool and start cutting like this. Once you have done this, let's use the point and move tools. And let's match up the blueprint. Then select bool. Now make a cube and a sphere children of bool, like this. That's it. Very good. Okay, now let's select bool and let's go to the object properties and change boolean type and select A intersect B, like this. Very good. Okay, select the bool object and make it editable. Let's erase this object and also this one, and let's rearrange the object in the object panel. Very good. Let's continue modeling. We're going to use the point tool and also the weld tool to join this point. We need to join the points right here as well. And continue joining the points where necessary. Let's use hyperNURBS again. Make the sphere object child of hyperNURBS and continue welding points where necessary. We're going to keep using the move and point tool to match up the blueprint. Select the following points and move them. Let's use the knife tool again and cut the object like this. Great. Let's erase the following polygons. Very good. Continue using the move tools to match up the blueprint. Let's select this point right here, and let's go to the attributes panel and reduce the strength. Okay, let's enter 50%. Alright, very good. Okay, now let's go to the front panel, select the sphere object, and let's edit the sphere. Delete the following polygons, and keep using the move and point tools to match up the blueprint, like this. Okay, let's go back to the perspective view, and let's continue working on this object. Use the polygon tool and select the following polygons. Let's go to the left panel view and use the scale tool. Let's match up the blueprint. Let's also use the rotation tool if necessary. That's it. Okay, to continue, let's go to the front panel view. Select the following edges and go to the attributes panel. Okay, select the following edges and then use the bevel tool. And move the mouse like this to create additional polygons. To continue, we're going to use again the knife tool. Copy the object like this. Use the blueprint as a guide. Now let's go to the top view. Let's go to edit, then configure. And let's deactivate world axis. Very good. Let's go back to the front view. Okay, let's continue cutting. We're going to raise this point right here. Also, let's use the polygon tool to erase the unnecessary polygons. And let's continue cutting the object. Very good. Let's keep using the move and point tools, and let's try to close the helmet in this area. Just like this. Repeat this process where necessary. Very nice. Let's continue modeling and cutting the object. Let's make some cuts right here. We're going to use the polygon tool and erase the following polygons. Also these points right here. Okay, to continue, we're going to create a plane object. Set segments to 4 and make the object editable. Also create a circle. Then use the point tool and erase the following point. Very good. Now let's use the scale tool. Scale the object like this. Let's add hypernerbs and make the plane a child of hypernerbs. Very good. Let's try to match up the circle. Let's keep using the point tool. Select the following points and move them. Very good. Okay, now let's use the edge tool. Select these edges. and then use bevel. Very good. Move the mouse like this. Now we're going to reduce the number of polygons, just like this. Also reduce the number of points to optimize the object. Now let's use the knife tool. Let's make some cuts like this. Very good. Now let's turn Hypernose back on. Select all polygons and then select Extrude. Extrude by moving the mouse like this. Very good. Okay, now select the following polygons and extrude them as well, like this. Let's erase these polygons right here. We do not need them. Okay, also add a cylinder object. Scale this object and place it right here, like this. Okay, that's very nice. And let's turn on fillet. And let's increase the radius in segment to 4. Very good. Okay, looks great. Okay, let's copy this whole object and let's paste it in our project file. Let's use the rotate, scale and move tools. Let's continue modeling this part. Select this edge and then use extrude. Join these points by using weld, and let's keep using the move and point tool to match up the blueprint. Okay, now let's use bevel and move the mouse like this. Okay, let's continue creating shapes for the helmet. Add a plane object, set segments to 1, then make it editable. Okay, let's make a cut right here and use the point and move tools to match up the blueprint. Let's add hypernerves and make the plane child of hypernerves. Very good. Let's select the points right here and press set. Very good. Let's repeat the same process right here. Let's turn off hypernerves. Select these two edges and then go to extrude. Extrude by moving the mouse like this. We just created two new polygons. Let's use the point tool to match up the blueprint. Okay, let's select these edges one more time. And now we're going to use bevel. Very good. Now let's go to perspective view and let's move the following points like this. We're going to repeat the same process right here. Let's erase the polygons we don't need. Next, select the following edges and then use bevel. Let's move the mouse like this and create new polygons. Let's use the move tool to place these edges in position. Okay, select this point right here. Let's go to the attributes panel, hypernerves, and press set. Repeat the same here, right? Repeat the same with this point right here. Okay, now select the sphere object and make a copy. Let's move it right here. Now let's use the polygon tool. Select the following polygons and erase them. And next, right click and then select optimize and then press OK. Perfect. Okay, now let's use the move tool to place the sphere right here. Just like this. Select the following points and move them. Now let's go to front view and continue modeling using the move and point tools. Match up the blueprint as shown in the video. Okay, to continue, let's cut the object. Let's add hyperNURBS and make this sphere object child of hyperNURBS. Continue editing the object by using the move and point tools. Okay, now let's create another copy of this sphere object. Place it right here. Use the rectangle selection tool to select multiple points and delete them. Okay, right here we're going to rotate the selection. And we're going to delete the polygons we don't need. Match up the blueprint by moving the points. That's it, very nice. Very good, now that add hyperNURBS and make the sphere child of hyperNURBS. For now, let's hide this object. Coming next, we're going to edit the front. Select these edges and then select extrude. That's it, move the mouse like this. Very good. Very nice, select these 2 points. Let's go to the attributes panel, hyperNURBS, and press set. Very good. Let's repeat this process right here with this object. Select these edges and then select extrude. Extrude by moving the mouse. Very good. just like this. Okay, and now we are going to edit the area around the eye. Let's use again the move and point tools and try to match up the blueprint. Make multiple selections and move them like this. Repeat this process where necessary. To continue, let's add another plane object. Let's go to the left panel view, scale the object, and set segments to 2. Make the object editable. Very good, now we're going to model the eyes. Model the object by using the point and move tools. Once you have done this, select all the edges and then extrude. Very good. Once you're done, add hypernerves and make the plane child of hypernerves. Very good, that's it. The helmet is ready.